Good evening. We'll wait for folks to get notified and click on if they're not out enjoying some wonderful evening weather. It's absolutely beautiful evening here in Upper East Tennessee. So we had a good time today outside. Very, very nice. Hi, Lynn. I hope your staycation is going well. Hi, Anita. Hello, everyone. Good evening. We're going to have some fun with these dies this week. Hi, Connie. Good evening, Paula. Hi, Kay. Nice to see everyone. Hi, Judith. Hi, Carrie. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Pat. I think if you are on here and on my team, hi, Linda. I think we've got 9 now. Hi, Cheryl, for our card swap. Hi, Kelly. I'm going to post something after this. I love these dies. I'm going to post something on my Happy Crafting Corner after this, but I think we're about 9 is where we're at. So thanks for sharing, Kay. Hi, Gay. Thank you for joining. So, let's see. First, a little happy mail. Oh, thank you. This is from a customer, and hi, Pauline, and Paper Pumpkin subscriber, Carol. So she made me a nice thank you card. She had purchased some items from me, and then I sent her a gift, and she sent me a very nice thank you card, and I appreciate it. Hi, Linda. Hey, Linda, did you want to be part of the card swap? I wasn't sure. I don't think let me get my list. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to be. Working on my hubby's Father's Day card. Wonderful. That's very nice. Yes, okay, so we're up to 10. See, that quick. We are on 10. Let me get her on the list. Okay. All right. So there's that. Hi, Marilyn. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Karen. Everyone, give Karen some love, hugs, and prayers. She lost one of her moms this past week. So I appreciate you watching, Karen. Hi, Pam. So she can use some just extra love from us for sure. Hi, Mary. Okay, I'm all caught up. Hi, Joan. Good evening. Okay, so we're going to make this adorable card tonight. I love these background dies. Hi, Patty. These dies they're called the split card texture dies. Joanne, you've always been a 10 on my books. Oh, you're so sweet, Pat. Thank you so much. I know, right? Prayers for Karen. So the dies, there's just two that come in here, but that's all you need. Hi, Carol. And this is kind of like flowery, or I don't know, where this is so square and geometric, this is rounded. So tonight we're going to use this one, but I've really made a lot of pretty cards with this. Let me show you what we're going to do this week. Let's see. I think this one is Tuesday, and I use the other dies right here. This one's on Tuesday, and then I think this one is the Wednesday one, or it could be flipped. I love this. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that cute? So it's so wonderful to work with these dies, and then this is my team because I had to use our strawberries. I just love them. So that will be stamping together. But the dies, like, you can use anything with them. I know, right, Lynn? They're amazing, okay? Hi, Mary. So just about any set that you have, I have found, hi, Joyce, goes quite well with this little background here. And you really don't need much at all to complete these beautiful cards that we're going to make this week. Now, so I use the Happiness Abounds stamp set. I use those dies, the split card texture dies. And then I want you guys to, oh, Carol, you're going to love these dies. I mean, you know, I love an embossing folder. It always makes wonderful background, but this really makes pretty background right here. Really nice. So I'm glad you guys are watching this. You know, I hope that I present it through the week quite well. But I want you guys to look at this stamp set. These are the two things that I'm featuring this week. I always do like a focus, okay? And thank you, Mary. And so I'm using the Go-To Greetings with the split card texture dies this week. Each one of these, okay, so you get like a set in this font, a set in this font, and a set in this font. And I've used this all through every one of these cards this week. This is something that you'll purchase and then you'll keep it forever because it does everything. You can do, you know, happy birthday, and then you can use just another sentiment, you know, from another stamp set if you'd like. So this is something I think that is very well needed in the craft room. So I really, really like this stamp set. So those are the two things I'm using. And then every day, every video, as you saw with the cards, is with a different set. So this one is with Happiness Abounds. This is with the Hues of Happiness Suite, which then brings me to my card class. So you'll be able to sign up for these. Hi, Rosemary. Nice to see you. You'll be able to sign up for this class until the 12th. There's 4 cards. You'll get enough material to put together 2 of each, a half a pack of the DSP, and a full pack of the Glossy Dots assortment. So here's one card. Opens like that. You get a video and PDF to put together each and every one of these cards. You get everything to put together inside and out in an envelope. Of course, all of them have envelopes. So 2 of them I cut the flowers out and 2 of them I colored. Now I will say this, right here I use Sweet Sorbet, but I've ordered the, what is this, Mango Melody color there in blends. So that color will change because I want it to match the dots. But aren't those pretty? And look at this one. This one is so much fun. And like I said, on this one, I cut the flowers out. So 2, I used the die cuts, and then 2 of them, we did some coloring. So that's a lot of fun. That class will close on the 12th. You still have time to register for that. And it's $40 for the class. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is that I've been very busy with our paper pumpkin. I did this card this week. I used that Happy on the Stamparatus. I had fun with that. Oh, thank you, Carol. That one I did in Orchid Oasis. This one, Tahitian Tide. I love Tahitian Tide. I did this little one. This one I did for my Paper Pumpkin team. They get exclusive videos that are not on YouTube or Facebook. And this one also I did for my team. They're exclusive to them. And so those are 3 ideas I got out of the kit. And these are all the Paper Pumpkin cards from the kit of May that we put together. So a lot going on there in this craft room, honest to goodness, of making a lot of cards. The other thing, now we'll get to the bad news, right? Okay, if you're going to order from me, hi, Sue. Please try to use this host code if you remember. And I try to post my cards, the pictures of my cards, at my website here, my Stampin' Up website. So they're on my calendar if you would ever like to see what's coming up. All the cards this week are posted. Sometimes I post them daily. I try to get them everything done like by Friday or Saturday for the next week and then have everything posted. But there's a calendar there and I like to put that on there. So that's my website with Stampin' Up, but that's where the pictures of these cards are on the calendar. So I'll put that up. And now let's get to the bad news, okay? So, this is not good. Okay, so I'm going to kind of hold this up and you can go ahead and stop the video like if you're watching it, of course not now while we're live, but as you may know, we've been eagerly anticipating the relaunch of the magnetic cutting plate for some time. After redesigning and rigorous testing the plate, we felt that we had a successful model for the relaunch of the product. Unfortunately, we now find that with mass production, a defect in the manufacturing process is causing the plate layers to separate after use. This is not an issue we've experienced in the past, and we are currently working with our manufacturer to determine its cause. After extensive additional testing, a fair amount of heartbreak, we've determined that the reluctant magnetic cutting plate does not meet the standards of quality that we expected from our products. Hi, Susan. As a result, we have made the decision to turn this item off effective immediately. This went into effect last Friday, on Friday, for the foreseeable future. Additionally, we will be putting the development of our mini magnetic cutting plate on hold. We stand by our offering of the highest quality products, so you and your customers purchased the magnetic cutting plate, item number 161128. You will be issued a refund within 45 days. This is very important right here, guys, okay? You will be issued a refund within 45 days, regardless of whether you've encountered issues with the product. If you ordered the magnetic cutting plate but have not received it yet, you will still receive the product as well as a refund. Please do not contact demonstrator support for your refund, as it will be automatically issued to your original form of payment, okay? If you paid for any orders on behalf of your customers, you are responsible for reimbursing those customers, okay? So that's on me. That hasn't happened to me, but that would be on the demonstrator, okay? So I want you guys to see, this is why I'm holding this here and reading it aloud, so that this paragraph right here is extremely important, okay? Not that all of them are not, but that one really tells you what's going on. We share in your disappointment and frustration. Please do not try to repair or alter defective plates, as they may damage the machine. If you would like to improve the alignment of your open dies and stamps without a magnetic plate, you can use, the washi tape and this and that. Thank you for understanding, blah, blah, blah. But it's this paragraph right here that is the most important, okay? So it's not that you're getting product credit. You will be getting back, like if you paid with a credit card, that credit is going to go back on your card. If you paid with a debit card, wherever the money came from, it's going to be money back. It's not going to be that you have to go and get product credit, okay? That's what I understand by that email. Hi, Ann. So I thought that was a very, very important issue that I needed to address tonight, so because I know I have so many demonstrators that are watching. And hi, Janie. And, so many people that I myself promoted this magnetic plate. And, I have to show you. I have to show you mine. Nothing is separating, guys. Nothing's coming apart on mine, okay? Absolutely nothing. Now, they probably got many people that it happened to. And as you can see right here, I've used mine a lot, okay? I use it all the time, actually. I really love it. But if it starts to come apart, I'll throw it away, okay? If it doesn't, I'm going to continue to use it. So that's where I'm at with that. Okay, good. So now we covered all of the business that we've needed to. It got all of a sudden, it got just like really busy, right? Okay, and now let's go ahead and talk about our card. The base is Tahitian tied, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. It'll open like this. The inside, very easy, just some basic white, 4 3/4 by 3.5. The outside is one piece of basic white, 5 1/4 by 4, and the rest of it is just using our dies. So let's go ahead and stamp on the inside. Let's bring our mat in. And we'll do Tahitian tied here. And I'm going to use some Tuxedo Memento black ink. I know, right, Carol? You know, I mean, you can't help it. Sometimes things happen, okay? And I was really hoping for a great result with it, and I was just so excited about the thing. And like I said, I use mine all the time. So, hi, Jan. Let's use Thinking of You. And again, this is from that beautiful Go-To Greetings stamp set in Tahitian Tide, one of my favorite colors. Right up here. And now I'm going to just take the little flower here and put that on my block well, and then stamp that with Tuxedo Memento black ink right here. And we're going to just do a little bit of coloring. I'm going to use a dark Daffodil Delight blends for the center of my little flowers here. Okay. And I'm going to do some in Tahitian Tide and some in Petal Pink. Actually, just dark Petal Pink, right? Yes. Let's get some dark Petal Pink here. And I'll do this top flower right here. Love mine too. So far, mine is good. See, Janie is saying, okay, that hers is okay also. Hi, Connie. Thank you for joining. You know, so I've seen, I started to see, I have to admit, I started to see pictures on Facebook of the separation, and I went, oh no. And then, you know, when the mini didn't come out, I was like, uh-oh. I was just slightly worried myself. Now I'm going to do this flower down here. And I'm just coloring in one, the little nib tip with the Petal Pink. You know, but, I mean, for as many, I guess, problems as they had, I'm just hoping that it's as many as good. So maybe I got a hold, I'm going to use some light Tahitian Tide here. Maybe I got a hold of like a really good one, and Janie and I are the only two, and that's good. You know, so that's what I'm just hoping, that we got a hold of, you know, that there are some out there that are just fine. I absolutely, oops, I forgot a little dot right there. I absolutely love that the thing has the magnet all the way to the outside, right? You know, and the concept of it is fantastic. So, and a little granny apple green here too for the leaves. But, you know, they'll work on it. I mean, if they don't think that, you know, if they think they're going to get a lot back, then I know Stamp It Up only too well. They're just going to do the right thing and pull it and, you know, just keep testing. And, you know, go from there. So that's okay. All right, now let's make these little blue flowers. Hi, Carol. Good evening. No storms today. It's been beautiful. We were all, my grandson, I went and got my grandson from his dad, kind of toward Knoxville, and then brought him here, and he and I swam all afternoon. Then Mom got off work, and she came and she swam. So that's good. Now we're crafting. And that's even better, right? Excellent customer service. I agree, Sue. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things that, you know, sometimes doesn't work out with companies here, there, and everywhere. But it seems like they are pretty consistent with good customer service. And, you know, like especially to where they're like, well, you know, you bought product, so now you're going to have to buy product. You know, they're actually giving everybody, you know, whatever, however that they paid for it is how it's going back. So I think that that's awesome too. So, you know, they tried. I wish I would, I know, right? I mean, really, Marsh is like, I wish I would have ordered one now. I know, exactly. I get that. I get it. Okay, so now on the outside here, the first thing we're going to do right here, I got to get this big flower, Happiness Abounds. This big one right here. And I don't know why I put my Tahitian Tide blends up. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. They did so proud to be affiliated with it. I know, right? Yes. I know, me too, right, Kelly? I know. I know, it's like, wait, maybe there's good ones in the bunch. That's just a piece of scrap basic white, and I'm doing this in Tuxedo Memento black ink because that's the ink that you want to use when you color with blends. Now, I've already done some flowers. I was just doing the Tahitian Tide one with you guys. I want to do that center. Let me see. I think I'm going to do it light. Light Daffodil Delight. There's definitely a color change with the light and the dark. Yeah, I think I like the light with the Tahitian Tide. You know, it's like, you can definitely tell with Daffodil Delight, the light and the dark and the blends. So I did that in the center. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color, first I'm going to color the entire flower with the brush tip of the Tahitian Tide. Okay, I'm not going to worry right now. Hey, Sandra. I'm not going to worry right now about blending. I'll show you how we're going to blend some accents into this flower in just a second. So I'm going to outline it coming around here. Just going to color the whole entire flower. Just like this. And this is with the light blends. There's a few ways to blend with the blends. You can lay the darker color down first and then take the light color and go over it, reactivate the ink, and let it bleed into the ink that you've already put down. But tonight we're going to do something a little bit different with this one because I really want that blue, the dark Tahitian Tide, to stand out. I like to outline it this way I can go to town in the middle of the flower here. We had the juiciest watermelon today. My grandson likes to walk around inside the pool and eat watermelon. So I always make sure I have watermelon. It was really good. Okay, so there's the entire flower. Now we're going to take the dark one and the nib tip, okay? The little bullet tip right there. Because this is even darker ink than the brush tip on the dark, okay? Now, where this flower kind of has these little overlapping, it looks like, these little lips right here of the petals, okay? Go ahead and add dark color in there and don't blend anything out. And now you can add it wherever you want and don't add it wherever you want. I like to do just about every single one because when we're done, you'll see how this is just accenting this flower just so pretty. Just like so. Look how pretty that side looks to that side. Isn't that nice? Hi, Savings Maker. Nice to see you. How have you been? Wonderful for you dropping in. Everybody gets so busy with work, you know, now. There for a while, you know, more people were working from home. I think now more people are going back into, you know, their office settings. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, isn't that nice? Hi, Shirley. Thank you for joining. I have a lot of new people on here. I'm going to do a drawing right now. And this is for this card. So let me just put these away. And let's get that done. Now, if you would like to be, hi, Marie. If you would like to be entered into next week's drawing, just say hello like people are doing. Say hi, hello. And I will put your name in my little bucket here. First time joining. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. So she'll go into the one for next week. Hi, Peggy. And Sandra Kidwell. Very nice. Sandra Kidwell gets this card. Let's draw another one. Because this is so pretty, I want to send them both out. Let's do that. Hi, Peggy. Thank you. Hi, Shirley. From Texas. I appreciate that. Wow. Carrie's from Texas. Here we go. Here's somebody else. Paula Avion. Wonderful, ladies. I will send your cards to you this coming week. Wonderful. Okay, now let's move this aside and let's go ahead. I need my dies here. I need my Happiness Abounds, my Blooming Happiness dies. This goes with the Hues of Happiness Suite. And I need the one for the biggest flower right there. Good. Move this aside. Let me close this ink up. Hi, Flo. And let's go ahead and we'll bring the machine in. And let's get these things cut out. Now, this flower is really, I've had some people ask, how do you find a place? So, oh, wonderful. So this little, see, this is like flat right there. That helped me, right, to line this up. See, and there it is. It's perfect right there. So I kind of looked for that flat area because nothing else has that. And it lines up perfectly right there. Caught you while babysitting. That's wonderful. How sweet. I went and got I didn't have the little one today, so I helped the other daughter and drove down and got my grandson at his dad's. So, and then this week, oh my goodness, we are so busy this week. Look how pretty that comes out. Oh, I just love that. So this week, Mason gets braces. So this is a big deal. This is a really, really, really big deal for a little guy. Well, it would be, you know. Now we're going to cut this. And this is the neat trick was thinking that. Oh, yeah. Is right, Susan? Yeah. You always have to find like a little spot, you know, and then it's good. Oh, thank you, Sue. Okay, so this is the real main focus of this card are these split card texture dies. And I'm so happy they came up with something like this. Like I said, I love embossing folders. I'm making sure that I have the right evenness right here. My piece of basic white was mowing, of course. Hey, Lily, I thought this evening is so nice. I thought even when I got off of here, I might go and mow this evening because I got a really busy week. All three of mine had braces. Yes. So yes, both my girls had braces. Yes. Yeah. They really work with my daughter really well. And, yeah, it's not too bad. It's okay. But he needs them badly. But he's getting like spacers tomorrow. Then Thursday he gets the braces on, which he gets an arch spreader. And we're talking hardware, guys. This is like, me being a dental assistant, I kind of know what's coming. I'm like, oh my goodness, right? But that it is what it is. He needs them. So anyway, with this right here, I try to have an equal amount of border. See? Right here. Okay. Whoop, on the card. Right here. And a little thinner here. But that looks really nice, right? Hi, Brenda. Would it be beneficial to put the adhesive sheet behind it? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, yes and no. I teeter-tottered with that, to tell you the truth, Anita, because I wasn't sure about this. Okay, should I put the adhesive sheet behind just that? Because we don't need it behind the whole thing. I don't know. I teeter-tottered with it. So I used Tombow. But yes, you could do an adhesive sheet behind it for sure. And you could do the whole thing if you wanted to, 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just going to cut it out. And I'm going to run it back through just to make sure all my little pieces are loose. It's a big die. So look how nice that is. That cut out really nice. And that might Oh, that looks really, really good, right? That looks fantastic. I'm just going to poke these out of here. I could get my die brush and the thing, but they're all loose, so just work with it just a second. Yeah, I agree with the adhesive sheet. You know, you could do that for sure. I put that other one on with Tombow. You know, I'm a liquid glue kind of person because I was almost afraid I wouldn't get it lined up and then I would have it stuck, you know. But that's me because I'm really good at getting things crooked. So, yeah, you know, so now I just say I'm really good at it. It's not a problem. I'm just very good at getting things crooked. So there we go on that, right? All right, let's move this aside. Okay, now, here is our base. And we want to go ahead and place this right here. Now, you can put this any way you want to. This is beautiful. It helps you to cascade, okay? Or you could do it like this, and you could put just a note down here, and you could put your flowers here. You can use your card like this. Then you can turn this, okay? There's so many possibilities. For this first one, we're going to use it like that. We have to stamp just a note on there first in Tahitian Tide. Good deal. And we're going to put just a note up here at the top. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'll add my glue. Oh, we have to stamp. Wait a minute. We have to stamp our envelope. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I want to do that. And we'll get some of these other things out. I like taking it up the side, right? We've done that a little bit. We'll use some Granny Apple Green and Tahitian Tide. And let's go ahead and use these two stamps out of here, our leafy ones, out of the Happiness Abounds. Get a couple of blocks. There we go. Let's start with this one and a little Granny Apple Green. Then this one going the opposite way in Tahitian Tide. Granny Apple Green. And I'm letting my stem kind of come down a little bit. Tahitian Tide. Into the one, you know, close to the one that I just stamped. Granny Apple Green. And then Tahitian Tide. That looks so cool, right? I love the way that looks up the side of the envelope. Just a little something different to play with, right? Okay. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to close my ink again. I have the window open, so I don't like things to dry out. I don't know if you can hear the little wind chimes or maybe the birds, too. Let's go ahead and get some Tombow. And I'll just make a light little bead right here. Sometimes I just put some glue and then I take my tip and I spread it. Come around through here, just up this way a little bit. All right, there we go. Now let's put this on the front of the card. So pretty. See, I kind of like that wiggle room, but we're pretty good with this, right? That is pretty nifty right there. Okay. All right, now. That looks really, really nice. Oh, that's so pretty. All of a sudden, we have something. Ooh, my hands had ink on them. Or a little bracelet. Okay. All right, now, I want to go ahead and position these flowers. Let's take a look at what we need to do here. So I'm going to place this one here. I have a little smudge there. So we're going to go ahead and cover that up just like that. And we're going to take this one here. Now this one I did in Daffodil Delight, the light and the dark. And this I did in Petal Pink, a little light and dark. I'm going to put that one here. Okay. Now I'm going to take this greenery. I did one with the more of the little stems and then 3 of the other ones. And I'm going to put this down here. And then this one here. Off here. And let's do another one up here. And then let's do this one out here. Okay. Now, I really like the way that that looks. I like this on top of the Daffodil Delight. Let's make sure that we have everything positioned kind of the way we want it looking. Okay. And don't worry about nailing it down yet. I have a piece of press and seal. This is the most wonderful way to do this, okay? I know that you've seen many other demonstrators, and Jennifer McGuire has done this a lot. So I'm going to take the press and seal, and I'm going to pick up my little flower collage there, okay, into my piece. Hopefully, if I didn't stick it down on the card too tight, let me peel the card back. Okay, here we go. There we go. Come off of there. Okay, that's going to stay right there. Okay, now, everything is positioned, hopefully, in the same place that I had it, basically. Okay, let's just look at it again. Right here. See, now it's stuck. Okay, isn't that cool? Now, I don't have to put it here, there. You know, when I'm done, when I get my adhesive on it, I can kind of turn it, probably put it on like that, okay? So now I'm going to just flip it over. And I'm going to go ahead and put my dimensionals on here. And as I do that, I'm going to connect some of these. But don't worry, if some of them are not connected all the way and you need to kind of glue them down a little bit more, it's okay. Because once you flip it over, you'll be able to sneak some, either a dimensional or a glue dot. Let's see, let's put this here. And I think, let's get one more right here. Yeah. Are we good? Okay, now see out here on these little leaves, I want these little pieces. So let me go ahead and secure these guys right here. On the larger one, right here. Okay. All right, now, go ahead and get all these backs off. And then we can put this down and lift the press and seal up. Now, I've used this piece of press and seal. I even used it making my cards in the class. So it's been used about 5 times. Tonight's probably about the 5th time, 4th or 5th time. So you don't have to throw it away every time. And you're going to use it in the kitchen anyway. There we go. Okay, everything is sticky. Good. Now I'm going to bring my card base in. And now I'm going to take my flower collage collection here. Isn't that nice that it's right on there? And I'm going to look at where I want it. I want it right here. I'm just going to push it down. And then I'm going to peel back the press and seal. And it's perfect. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Now, if you wanted to, if you thought it needed it, I don't think it needs it. But you could put, you know, any kind of glue that you wanted to behind it, but I think it's just fine. Let's go ahead and add our pretties right here. I think in my picture, I forgot to add my dots at first. So right here. And I think I'll graduate that color down here. And I'll even take a light one right there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, there's our card for tonight. How much fun is that? Wow. I'll tell you, these texture dies are just, oh, thank you so much for all the hearts I just looked up. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, let's see. One of mine had all of that too. Wow, that's wonderful. I overlooked these dies, but now I see they're really pretty and neat. Yes, definitely, Patty. Looks like a Philly street map. I love that. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Thank you. Marcia, I am using Happiness Abounds for the flowers. For the notes right here, I'm using Go-To Greetings. And then we're using split card texture dies for the week. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I so appreciate it. Oh, and you love going up the envelope. I don't know why these comments didn't roll. I'm sorry. Hi, Mary. Thank you. Oh, you hear the wind chimes. I know. I love the wind chimes. Hi, Laura. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Thank you, Carol. Let's see. Watching you make this card, I'm going to order this stamp set. Love the way you use the lattice. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I appreciate it. Cool. Never saw that technique. Oh, you've never seen the press and seal? Oh, okay. That is a fantastic way. Like if you make any kind of floral arrangement or even any kind of an arrangement, okay, on the front of a card, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'll never remember where all that goes, okay? That's the easiest way to do it. And, you know, sometimes they shift around a little bit, but you can move and shake with that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can, jiggle it around a little bit. I know, right? How fun. Hi, Anne. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Where did you go? Where did you get the press and seal? Walmart. Got the press and seal at Walmart. Hi, Anne. Thank you. Oh, Marcia, that's so sweet. So pretty. Love seeing that technique. Oh, how sweet. Oh, my goodness, guys. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, or at the grocery store. Yeah. Yep. Hi, Connie. Hi, Nancy. If someone used press and seal, what a great idea. Yes, it happened. I don't use it as much as I should. We'll be there on Friday. Oh, how nice. How nice. Linda, I'm so glad you love the card. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm caught up with comments. Thank you so much. I missed all the comments. I'm so glad you love these cards. Didn't that come out cute? These are so cute. So pretty. Just a nice, fun card. Thinking of you. Happy, bright, cheerful. And then on Tuesday, I'll be live on YouTube. And we're going to use, of course, I had to use the songbirds. And I gave him a parakeet party wing. Very summery, yes. Yeah, oh, you're going to love these dies. And see, I used it this way to where like the branch was coming out. So I used that. So that was fun. Oh, thanks, Lily. Yeah, this really came out. Oh, I just, me too now, right? Is sometimes you just have to see the way that they can be used. But remember, it's almost kind of, to me, I'm adding the set and that lattice die to my list. That's so wonderful. That is so wonderful. The thing about this die that I like is, what dies did you use? Yes, I used the split card textures. Split card textures. That's what I'm featuring these this week, along with the Go-To Greetings. You get 2 of these in here. And then I'm using the Go-To Greetings stamp set and those dies for every card this week. But I'm incorporating, like tonight I did Hues of Happiness. So Tuesday I'll do our Songbird. And then Wednesday I'm going to do this one. And it has that, this is going away, but I'm keeping it because I love this flower. And I love the little bird. So it's really cool. And I put rhinestones all going up through there. So that's really cute. Yeah. And then this one I will do stamping together for my team. I did the strawberries. It's really cool. Yeah, you can add anything. It's like an embossing folder. These are like embossing folders. Think of it like that, background, and you can add anything on top of it. So, you know, most any of our sets, I would think, on top of that. I think the tea set would look fantastic on this. You know, like oh, you know, it would look really cool. But I think it has retired as the grapevine set. You know, it would make a grapevine, little teacup, look really pretty. So that's awesome. All right, everyone. Please have a wonderful evening. Thanks again for watching. And I hope that you enjoyed using the split card texture dies this evening. And again, I'll be using them all week. And please go to your happy space. Do happy crafting. And I will see you Tuesday on YouTube at 10 a.m. If you can't make the lives, oh, thank you, Carol. If you can't make the lives, please watch the replay. And thanks again. I appreciate everyone. Have a wonderful evening.